Hey guys, welcome to Film Wish. Today we'll talk about Big Ed's funniest moments in 90 Day Fiancé. Let's head into it. It's safe to say that Ed and Rose are the most popular couple to come out of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days Season 4. The pair made an unlikely match and have experienced a rocky relationship, which has played out on camera for us all to watch. 54-year-old photographer Ed, who calls himself Big Ed, met 23-year-old Rose on Facebook and declared he was in love with her after 3 months of talking. However, when he went to the Philippines to meet with her for the first time, plenty of funny moments were to be had. Here are our top moments ranked down to the funniest. 6. When Ed stumbled at the pig farm. We all know it was rude of us, but we couldn't help it. Ed falling over as he tried to feed the pigs at Rose's father's pig farm in the Philippines got us giggling.
Son of a bitch.
In a video YouTuber PewDiePie recently made about Big Ed, he watched the scene and exclaimed, "Oh my god, how do you mess up so bad?" 5. When Ed first saw Rose's home. There is a sad undertone to this scene, as many have said that there was no need for Ed to immediately criticize his girlfriend's home, namely, the fact that they have no windows. However, there is a funny side to Ed's shock when he first saw Rose's home. She lives in the Philippines, which is not known for being wealthy, so what did he expect? 4. When Ed saw a mouse or rat on the floor.
Rose, what is that?
I did mouse.
Ed was taking a wash when he saw a rodent on the floor, and he immediately ran around a corner to hide. Looking alarmed, he asked Rose if it was a rat, and she said it probably was, or a mouse. Seeing animals on the floor is probably normal for Rose, but Ed's alarm as he legged it was comedy gold. 3. When Ed took a shower with Rose's father. Ed looked hesitant when he said he wanted to take a shower, and his hesitance quickly turned to thinly veiled horror when Rose said her father wanted to have a wash too. The scene turned into a comedy sketch as Rose tipped buckets of water over her beau's head whilst he stood shirtless next to his father, then turned the hose on him. 2. When Rose complained about Ed's beard.
Can I have a kiss?
No, I don't beard. It's hurt on me. Ouch.
One moment which got people criticizing Ed was the morning after they made love in their hotel room. Ed told Rose he wanted her to shave her legs, and she replied that she would if he shaved his beard, as she didn't like kissing him with it. He tried to talk her out of it, but when he asked for a kiss, she made incoherent grunts, and these continued as the conversation went on. Young love. 90 Day Fiancé episodes can be viewed on Hulu, Sling TV, and Fubo TV. 1. Big Ed makes hilarious camo video for Pete Davidson. Understand you're a huge fan. 90 Day Fiancé star Big Ed is returning the love after finding out that Pete Davidson is a big fan of his. As the fun-filled video begins, Ed sings and dances along to Elvis Presley's Hound Dog whilst wearing a chicken hat and a pair of fuzzy slippers before delivering his special message to Pete Davidson. "Yo Pete, what's up my brother from another mother," he says. "Listen, I'm in San Diego just killing it right now. Well, killing it because I'm hotter than heck. Anyways, Pete, I understand you're a huge fan of the show." Ed adds, "Dude, you made my day. Thank you so much for being a fan of the show and a fan of Big Ed. As far as love goes, I really suck at it, but something I'm having a lot of fun with is I put a chicken on my head and dance around my living room for people." Ed also went on to pass his own compliments to Davidson. But listen, the whole Cameo team found out that you're a big fan of Big Ed and they're a fan of you. "I absolutely love you on the King of Staten Island, I believe, and then of course Saturday Night Live," he says. "You're the funniest." From Big Ed giving you some love, "You're the best, God bless you and I'll see you soon. Take care man," he continues, before inviting Davidson to visit him, his mother and his dog. "By the way, come down to San Diego, kick it with my mom and Teddy, we'll go drink some Malbec or do whatever you want, and thanks again for the love." Earlier this month, whilst appearing on The Breakfast Club, Davidson opened up about his love for 90 Day Fiancé and Ed in particular. "He's a riot dude," Davidson said. "He's so fun to watch, I'm obsessed with that guy. I'm obsessed with all of them. I wouldn't get freaked out if I saw Leonardo DiCaprio, but if I saw Big Ed walking down 6th Ave, I would lose my mind. The hit job star joked, I would go insane." Asked whether Davidson was likely to run into the reality star in New York City, the comedian replied that unfortunately Ed doesn't live in the area. He lives in San Diego, and his mum actually moved in with him as well, added Davidson, who has spent plenty of time living with his mother as well. And he has a little dog named Teddy. Why do I know all of this? If you like this video, be sure to watch our next video on the most emotional 90-day fiancé moments next, as I'm sure that you will like it too.